Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heidi and I am doing a mini series on my perimenopause experience. So today I'm going to be talking about the Mirena Coil. So I was offered the Mirena Coil at around age 41. So we were in lockdown and working from home, and I'd started experiencing really heavy periods, really painful periods, and I'd never experienced any kind of struggles with my periods in the past or growing up. So yeah, never had really any pain, or they were never heavy, a usual 5-6 day sort of period. So we were in lockdown and I was concerned that they were super heavy and so painful. So I went to the doctor and he just said, women around your age sometimes try the Mirena Coil because it's known to help with pain and heavy flow. Or I think I would imagine women in general are offered it for painful or heavy flow periods. So I was offered blood tests anyway, and he said, "Do you want to give it a go?" And I thought, absolutely yes, because it was getting to the point where when my period came around, it was affecting my ability to be able to work. I just felt like I needed to be in bed, hot water bottle on my stomach. And I remember sitting there in meetings, on Teams calls, and thinking, I need to log off because the pain was too much. So that's the first time I was offered it. And I am now 47 and I'm still on the Mirena Coil. Now, when I first had the Mirena implanted, one, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. No, I didn't really experience any pain. A little bit of bleeding afterwards on that day, but not like continuous. It wasn't heavy. And I did feel like I knew something had been put up there. And I would say for the first few months, I was very dubious about the effect that it was having. So I didn't experience anything major. So like I didn't get migraines. I didn't feel really odd. But I knew that it had been put in there. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I just felt like I knew something was there. My body recognised that something was going on. Now, in my previous video, I talked about how estrogen and the patches are bioidentical hormones, chemicals. The Mirena Coil isn't. It is a synthetic hormone. So I think my body just recognised that, like it wasn't something that the body naturally produced, it was synthetic. But the reason that I had it was because of my heavy flow and the pain. Now, I have to say, after a month of being on it, my heavy flow and my pain did subside, like I didn't get it. So I decided that I was going to give it 12 months to see how it goes. And obviously, if I felt unwell or I felt uncomfortable, something didn't feel right, then I would have it removed. So that's what I did. And I have to say, it made a massive difference to me being able to function each month. I didn't have a lot of people do say that they stop having a period once they've had the Mirena Coil put in. I didn't have that for a good, I would say, for the first 4 years. So when I needed my coil replaced, because you have to have it, at the time I had to have it replaced after 4 years. So I got to the 4 years, I had it replaced, and since then I don't really get a period, and if I do bleed, it's probably for about a day or two. Now, the reason for this video is because I had the Mirena Coil, and when I was talking about having estrogen patches, the doctor said you have to be on some form of progesterone or a progestin to protect your womb. Now, I will put something on the screen to describe why we need to do that, but it's all to do with protecting the lining. because it thickens, I believe, when your body produces estrogen. So if you're having patches, the progesterone is going to help counteract that. So I was able to have the patches straight away because I already had the Mirena Coil. But if you don't have it, or you can't have it, or you don't like it, then they do prescribe you progesterone tablets, which are bioidentical, which I didn't realise until not so long ago. And I have been considering going back to discuss that with the doctor, because I'd prefer bioidentical rather than anything synthetic in my body. However, because it settled the periods and the pain, I don't want to really mess around with, how my body's functioning at the moment, because I feel fine. Also, when I had the Mirena Coil replaced this time, the doctor did say to me that you can actually go longer now. I think it's something crazy, like up to 8 years the coil can last. But if you're on HRT, they still like you to get it changed. And I think she said, I need you to come back in 5 years to have it replaced. And I'll put any information I can find on the slide at the end of this video. If you have any questions that I haven't answered about the Mirena Coil, then please drop a comment down below or put your question below. I'll put a little picture on the screen of what the coil looks like, but it is tiny. Please stick around for the next video about vaginal estrogen, which is part of hormone replacement therapy, but it is a localized hormone and it's a cream. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.